Dear students, greetings from Dr. T. Senthil Murugan, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Information Technology, Kakatiya Institute of Technology and Science, Varangal. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about input and output operations on files. In this previous video lecture, what is file, how to create the file, what are the operations on file, then what are the file open functions, what are the file close function is there, what is the syntax for file opening and close, that we are discussed. So in this video lecture, we are going to discuss about input output operations on files. Okay, we will see that in this video lecture. So in this video lecture, this is week 14, lecture 2, classroom discussion topic part 1. We are going to discuss about input output operation on files. Okay. So each lecture we have outcome. So for this lecture, outcome is after completion of this lecture, students will be able to create a file and perform input and output operations on files using C program. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about input operation and output operation on files. So in the previous class, we have discussed about file management in C. What is file, how the file will be stored in the disk, how we can access it, what are the operations of files, and how to define the file, how we can open the file, what are the modes are there for opening the file and performing the operation. Those things we are discussed. Okay, so in this video lecture, we are going to discuss about input output functions. So already we know that get C function and put C functions are there. Get character, put character is there. So it is also working based on file functions. It is only for reading a single character. For that purpose, we are using reading and writing a single character with respectively. Get C is for read a character, only one character. Put C means print the one character. Like that, we can perform this character options using get C and put C functions. So how we can write it? What is the syntax for writing the put C? Put C means, so it will write the character into the file. Okay, not in the screen. So it will be write the character by character. So you are using that character. So if in case you are declared character equal to char C, if you are declared character means this C is equal to this file pointer. So this C have one character, it will be there, no? So initially one character will read from the file that will be stored into C. Okay. So this is for variable name, then this is for file pointer. So the syntax is put C is the word we can use for write the character into the file. Okay. So how we can write if I declared character equal to C, then C equal to get C. Get C function means it is read the character. Put C means write the character. Get C means read the character where the file pointer is pointing to. If the FE2 is file pointer, so FE2 is pointing to some files. Wherever it is pointing, it will read the character from the current positions, okay, in the file. So what happens if we are reading character by character? It will move. The pointer is pointing to next character like that in the file. When it is reaching this end of the file, so it will be mentioned like end of file. Okay, EOF. So this you just remember that EOF means end of file. So with using this only, we understood that the pointer is reached the end of the file. Okay, the file pointer will move one by one character. When it will be closed, when it is reaching to the end of the file. So end of the file, how we can say normally, if you are opening the editor, okay, you are writing one by one. Okay, so end of the file, how we can close it? Control Z. Okay, Control plus Z. If you are pressing it, the file is reached to end of the file. Okay, so when it is reached the end of the file, it will be terminated. Okay, you just remember that. It will read the character by character while it is reaching the end of the character. So it will stop it, end of the file, EOF. Okay. See, this is simple program based on our discussion topic knowledge. We will write this program. So initially, I will create one file pointer. File asterisk F1 is the file pointer, and declared one variable as C. So I am just to print it data input. It will be in the screen. Okay, so it is not in the file. After that, F1, this file pointer equal to F open. This is the file name. Input is the file name. This file name we will open with the mode of write, because we are going to write it. Okay, what we are going to write it? The character by character we have to write it, which is we are received from the keyboard. It will write the character. What purpose we are using getchar? Getchar is getting the character from the keyboard, one by one character. Okay. So if the character is not equal to end of the file, EOF, then the value will be assigned to C. If it is not end of the file, means what operation will do? So while condition we are checking. So till reaching the end of the file, put C. Put C means write a character. Okay, it will be typed in the file. Okay. So what it will do? It will take file pointer. It's showing first character, and it will take and it will stored in the C. It will be typed in the file. So the entire file is till reaching the end of the file, it will be writing it. Once it is end of the file reached, then the writing operation will be terminated. Okay. So then we have to close the file. So once write operation over, we are closed that file. Next, we have to open the same file and we have to read what we are already typed. Same thing is there or not. We have to check. So for that purpose, again, we are opening this file using F open, the same file name I given, reading purpose only. Okay. So this purpose we are open, then with the same pointer, then what we have to do? So now I am using get C character. Previously put C, get C. Get C is read the character from the file. Get C file, it will read character by character. When it is reached the end of the file, it will be terminated. Okay. So what it will do? The C value will be assigned to here. Then C will be printed as character by character. When it is reached the end of the file, this termination will be there. Then F close will be there. So in this program, especially it's shown that reading the input from the keyboard, and it will be typed, it will be stored in the file. Then after storing, we are closing that file. Again, we are opening it. We are reading whatever we typed, it is there or not. Okay. So this is the output for that previous program. Data input, that's output statement. Simply it will use the printf statement. Then this is a program to test the file handling features on this system. So control Z is there, no? This is the end of the file. When we are pressing the control Z, after typing this input, character by character, when we are pressing the control Z, it will be terminated for writing purpose. The file pointer will be closed. Then again, we have to create the new file pointer. That pointer is pointing to print this value. Before that, we are using the printf statement to print data output. So now the file pointer is pointing to the particular file. It will get one by one character and it will be shown. So it will be open now. So it will be printed this output what the content is available in the file. So this content is available. The same content we open and read it. Okay. So we must be remember that control set should be used for end of the files. Okay. So some other operating system it may be used for some other signals. For Windows operating system we are using control Z. Some of the operating system will take control D also. Okay. So whatever we are using, again we are using that file input is reopened for reading operation. Still end of the file it is reading one by one. It is printed in the screen. So infinity loop situation also maybe happen sometimes. If you are not using control Z, what will be happen? Continuously it will be executed. If you are not given proper loop condition, it will be the infinity loop. So put W we can give. So next function is previously we are seeing that get C and put C for reading the characters. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about get W and put W. Why we are using this? This is especially integer oriented function. So this gets and puts is character oriented function. So now we are going to discuss about integer oriented functions. For that purpose, we are using get w and put w. What is the syntax for get w and put w? Same like get c and put c. Put c means write operation. You have to give integer value. That value will pointing to that particular file pointer. So if get w means whatever value already is there, we are going to read from the file. Okay, this is syntax for get w and put w. So with that value, how we can use it? So previously character by character it is reading. No, now that how we are printing that value. So we are created the three file pointer f1, f2, f3. I declared two variables number and I. So this will be printed content of the data file. So now what we are going to do, we are create one file as data with the write operations. So you are going to give some numbers in that particular file. So you are given a equal to 1 to 30. What it will do, the number will be printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that it will be there. When you are pressing the -1, it will be break. Okay, so it will be stopped. Otherwise, it will continue. Okay, so the number and f1, whatever number you are given, it will be stored in the file. So for that purpose we are written. Okay, whatever number you are given, that will be stored in f1 function. Then you have to close it. The file opened, write operation, you are written some content, then that will be closed. After that, what we have to do, again we will open that file, same data file, for read operation. Okay, so then another file, you are opening that another file for write operation, add numbers, even numbers. So you are going, this data file have 1 to 30 values. So you can open two other files for write operation. What you are going to do this here? So here what it will do, while number equal to get w f1 is not end of the file. So till end of the file we are going to read the number. Okay, so that number will be assigned to number only. So number is modulus 2 because we are identifying even number. If it is a even number, that will be put. Put means write it in the particular number into F3. F3 means even file. If it is not even number, else means you can put it into file pointer 2, F2. F2 is open for add numbers. Okay, that it will be write it into the add file. So three files will be there. First file data file, and all the numbers will be there. Second one, second and third we are created for finding odd and even numbers. So here not finding odd even number is the task. Here the task is how get w function and put w functions are working. That you have to remember. Okay. So here first you are opening the file. In that file you are given some input. From that input you are taking that reading the input. Based on the reading input you are storing in some other files. What is the value? Okay. So after that you can open that add file and read files. After opening you can print the content whatever it is stored already typed. Okay. So F2 for odd numbers, F3 for even numbers. So till end of the file it will print that number value. Here also it will print the number values. Then you can close the file. What it will be there? Initially you are creating the data file. You are given some values. Okay, maximum 30 numbers, but you can give these values till -1. Till you are pressing -1, it will take the input. When you are pressing the -1, the input will be stopped. After taking this value, it will check each number it will take and find the modulus value. If it is odd number means it will stored here. If it is even number means stored in the second file. So first file opened, it's showing only odd numbers. Second file opened, it is showing only even numbers. Okay. So this explanation is there. Whatever I explained in the program, that brief explanation is here. How that each and every step is working. Okay. So we know that the syntax how we are given for put w. We are used file pointer 1 with the data file. you will give the number, whatever number you are given, that will be stored in that particular file. Till you are typing -1, it is happened. Then after that, you have to create two file, add and even file. So using that modulus operator, you will return, if the odd number means it is written in the add file, if it is even number means it is written in the even file using getW functions. Okay. So till end of the file. Why? Because so we have to find this number equal to getWF1. We are assigning that value. No, that should not be end of the file. So if it is end of the file means the operation will be over. Okay. So now we are end of this video lecture. I will give 10 seconds times. Then you can identify this answer for this question. So if you are written correct answer, you will go for next video lecture. Otherwise, go back and watch the video once again. Then you will answer it. The getW and putW are dash functions. Okay. So already we discussed. I will give the 10 seconds time. You can find the answer. So write it on paper. Then you have to compare the answer which I shown. So both are same, then you can proceed with next video. Otherwise, you can go back and watch the video once again. Okay, so now it's the time to show the output. So the getW and putW are integer oriented functions. So whenever we are using integer number, for that purpose we are using getW and putW. If you are written correct answer, you can proceed for next video lecture. So even lecture level practice problem, you just practice it. Develop the C program to create a file. You just create one file, perform input output operation. So read mode, write mode, opening the file, closing the file, reading the number, integer numbers, characters, using end of files. Those all the concept you can use, and you can perform one file operation in single program. Try it. Okay. So I hope you are enjoyed this video. Having completed the discussion on input output operation on file in C language, now students should be able to, so you are understood the concept, now should be able to create a file and perform input output operation on files using C program. Okay. So even if you have doubt, you can refer the textbook Programming in ANSYS C, which is authored by Balaguru Sami sir in chapter 12 File Management in C. Thank you very much for listening this video. Even if you have doubt, come with the doubt and we will discuss in the classroom discussion. Thank you very much.